Let's get real.
So a little bit about us before we get started. We're High Speed Media, and we are a digital marketing agency that helps you post consistently online. We help quite a few real estate agents actually, and we specialize in content creation, digital advertising, websites, and more. So we would love to help you if that is ever needed in the future, but we are really passionate about building brands and lifelong relationships. So we definitely take that into consideration. I think that's super important. As you guys all know, building relationships with your clients for a lifetime is important to keep your business alive.
And then to get started, why should you be posting and creating reels? There's a multitude of reasons, as you know, but the biggest one is the organic reach, because if you're posting reels, you can show up on the Explore page under different hashtags, and then it's authentic. You get to be yourself on video, and real estate is such a personal thing, and you're making connections with people. So if you're posting videos, everyone could learn your personality and you could be real. And then it's that connection. It's that one-to-one. People like seeing other people, and it makes it really personal, and you can make money with it. So if you're posting them consistently, you could actually monetize those reels and get paid. So then you have an extra revenue source coming through your business.
And how fast can you do that? It can actually happen really fast. One of our employees, actually, he does drone work, and he posted 3 reels to his Instagram page, and he's now making money. So it's just when you get the offer, but why not have that extra revenue stream if you can do it?
If you could, yeah.
3 keys to success. So having a hook, having a clear idea, and having a purpose to why you're going to be doing this video. Like questions that people ask you, why not tell that to your camera, put it out there, let people know. Educating people about the new FHA guideline, that's super important. You can get more clients that way, because then they think, oh wow, it's actually going down instead of going up, I need to buy. Using trendy audio and text. So there's, like, when you have a business account, you don't get a lot of options to new music, but when you're scrolling through, you can save trendy sounds. And that's personally like what I do. I just scroll through, I find sounds that I like, and I use them. And putting text on your video is really eye-catching and will get more attention. And doing a high quality video, and I'm not saying you need a fancy camera like that, like definitely don't go spend that kind of money, but using your phone, making sure that your phone is stable, you're not shaking. I get shaky sometimes. Your lens clean, that's super important.
If not, it'll be blurry.
Clean it up.
It's a small step, but you notice it. And then, so trending. What's trending right now? Whenever you're on Instagram, Facebook, you always see the similar videos. People are lip syncing, pointing. So how could you use this to your advantage? We have this example right here. There's 10,000 likes, a bunch of comments, a lot of shares, and it's so simple. She's just pointing to a couple quick tips that she wished she knew. So even if it's 3 tips, 1 tip, pointing and lip syncing is huge right now. And then this example right here is just a fast little tour through a walkthrough. So if you have a new listing or something just went under contract, just go through real fast, take a few short clips and clip them together. It's so much more immersive, and you'll actually get a feel for the home like you're there. So if you did pay for a virtual tour, or this is even cheaper because you did a couple quick videos, this is a great resource. And there's even, if you don't have any listings currently, maybe pull a few really fancy homes off the internet, do a green screen, or even have them on the screen with audio in the background and be like, which home do you like the best? So then you have more interaction, and that gives you a better chance of going viral or getting those views. Because even if you're not hitting these 10K views or more, 200 people, that's still a whole room of people that you could be promoting towards. And reels reach nationwide. People are always looking to move. Colorado is definitely a hot spot to move. And you might reach someone in Texas that's like, hey, I want to buy that house, or I like the content that you're putting out. I want a house from you.
So like Kaylee said, just doing a few pictures, doing a few videos, like this house is absolutely amazing, but walking through a kitchen, going through, we could just scan this room and then put together, a few different things. Oh, I know new agents, and here you probably don't have a lot of listings yet, but asking, a team or another agent that has a listing and pulling the pictures and the information just to show, hey, this house is available, gets the hype going. You might as well ask. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask.
And then, so if you need help editing those videos, we found this really good editor. It's free. It's actually one that we use. It works for Apple and Android. It's called CapCut. So if you have those little bit of clips, you could actually do an auto cut feature on there, and we could always show you how.
Yeah.
But you click those 3 clips or those couple videos, and it actually puts it in a template for you with music, transitions, and everything. It takes a couple seconds, and it makes the process really easy. So, and you could even use the templates that they already have pre-built. So you could scroll through their templates, click on it, and insert your own things. So you could actually follow what's trending if you don't have time to scroll the app for hours, like we do. So yeah, this makes it super easy. We do use other editors, of course, but using something like this instead of just a basic clip, which you can use, will get more views and you'll reach more people because it's more entertaining. So April actually has the app.
I have the app pulled up, and the auto cut feature, if you go down to expand, if you just click that and then you just add in, like, this is a reel that I made for a client. But anyways, I'll just add a few different videos on here. This was a Valentine's Day feature or thing that we did, and look how easy that is. And I can click through this.
And it'll make different ones.
Of course, you can edit this. But how easy is that?
Yeah, and you don't even have to do anything. Yeah, so if you're bad at transitions or you're not sure how to piece all that content together, and there's even ones like you could just do photos. So a photo dump, it has music and it slides through them real fast. So it's pretty easy.
So when you are creating these reels, you definitely want to make sure that you're using hashtags and using topics. Topics is new, we'll get into that. But hashtags are important because you want them to be relevant. You want them to be where you're located and who you are, what you're doing. So some of the examples of hashtags that we use is Colorado, Pueblo Proud, Pueblo Realtor, things like that. And then when people are searching, or if they follow that hashtag, you'll show up in their search or in their algorithm when they are searching.
So that's a really good thing, especially with topics, the new feature only on Instagram. Along with hashtags, your posts will be categorized and fed to certain people in the algorithm. So if I'm someone that's a hiker or I like Colorado and I'm following Colorado pages, if you tag certain things, your house will pop in that feed or your post will pop in that feed. So these are the current examples of topics that you're able to use right now that's the closest to real estate. It might seem a little far off, but topics are actually going to soon replace hashtags. So if you have that option on your account, I would definitely suggest using it. You could choose up to 3. And because right now the algorithm isn't chronological anymore, it kind of feeds you what it thinks you like. So if you're making sure to categorize your reels and your content towards home, realtor, stuff like that, you'll get your content delivered to your target audience, which is new home buyers, investment property lookers, stuff like that. And then we've given you a lot of information so far, but there's so many tips and tricks that we could give you, but these are our main ones and our main takeaways. So filming full vertical, 1920 by 1080 pixels. So April's actually filming a reel right now. So this is making sure not to film horizontal with your phone like this, right? You're trying to get everything, but having your phone up and down, making sure it's full vertical is the best, because if not, you'll get those black bars at the top. And unless you have text or anything, it's not really eye-catching. People will scroll past it. You want it to take up the full phone screen, because then they'll stop and be like, oh, what's this? And then make sure to keep it short. Reels are about 90 seconds tops on Instagram. You could go up to a couple minutes on certain platforms, but making it short and sweet keeps that attention and it'll make your view count go up. And then you'll start seeing it populate and it'll be promoted to more accounts. And then the more shares you get and watches, that's really what you're trying to get, is the watch time. And then the more the better. We suggest posting 3 to 5 reels per week. If you could do more, that'd be even better. But we know you guys are busy and there's a lot going on, but especially with apps like CapCut, making a reel in seconds, then there's no reason why you couldn't post a reel a day. And then the best times to post that we get asked are around 11 a.m. So around lunchtime, you're on your break, other people on break scrolling, and then around 5 to 6 p.m., usually when people are getting off work because they're catching up on everything they missed. So they're more likely to see your post if you just posted it a couple seconds ago. And then utilizing all of these tricks, you could post to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. The more the better, right? Because you want to be seen by more people. And video content is just the way to go right now because you're reaching everybody. Everyone's watching Reels because you're just getting information so much quicker than stopping and reading a post. You're just grabbing that attention, especially if you're using a lot of visuals like homes. People love interior design and they're like, ooh, what am I going to do next for my home? Or, ooh, I want a new house. So just staying on top of mind and definitely standing out, because if you're putting your face and your name on those videos and actually educating and talking about yourself, that's definitely how to succeed as a realtor.
How many of you guys get stuck scrolling on TikTok or on Reels or just mindlessly?
Exactly. What if you took that time, just a little bit, and made a reel yourself? Then you're one of those people that have other people stopping and looking at your content.
So who in this room wants to make a reel?